have equipped even some cosmetics to show
Oh.
off the stuff.
Delightful.
Have a Team Snake.
Honestly, perfect. I feel like a bit of a snake.
Right, right. The game's like Snake, yeah, exactly. And we're starting in the north of the ship, alright.
We are indeed. We are starting up in the northern area. You may notice also we've made some slight changes to the map. And I need to make some slight changes to my sensitivity, my lord.
And I need to tune down my game audio a tiny bit.
Let's get loaded, darlings.
Let's bump that down a little bit.
I'll remember to forget it immediately.
Get some stuff from the gear.
There we go. Beautiful. So, Prima, our zero-G ballerina, has zero-G flight harness that lets her move in zero-G outside of zero-G areas. Now, Christoph, people who've been playing in the alpha may notice some slight changes to this zero-G as I just used it. Do you want to run down a little bit how zero-G has changed?
Yeah, we've been working to make it a bit more accessible to new players, which was quite important to us. We know we have a good skill ceiling on it, where you can do some really cool stuff in the combat on the high end of the skill levels, if you're very familiar with it, but players weren't picking up quite as fast as we'd like to, the basic movement, so we gave it some changes in the sense that if you know from the alpha how Prima behaved, that ability now basically everyone has to change direction in mid-flight quite nicely. Should we go to the supply camp over here, the other one?
Yes, absolutely.
And
I'm
so
coming
now
along.
we're gonna do a bit more momentum changes mid-air, which is quite useful, I think, for new players. It makes them feel less like they have to commit to a specific jump, and I think it's been one of those things that's been really nice to get the insight from the alpha players.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can say as someone who put many hours into this game in the alpha and beyond, it has been absolutely fantastic to get this new system that feels so free. You can see you can change those directions mid-air. No longer are you tethered to a tether, and you can get some really interesting movement off when you start getting used to this movement system. Lots of air curvature.
Yeah, it feels like some old arena shooters almost, with how you can mid-air change things.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Those of you who are quite eagle-eyed may also know we have also now these lovely AR systems that help guide you towards our miniature supply camps. So what was the inspiration behind us adding in all these new little AR gizmos and gadgets around each of these areas?
So we had a lot of AR before, but it was more on the narrative end, and we felt that players were, not struggling necessarily a bit, but it was hard to, in your first matches as well, to figure out how to what are the important parts of the ship, where can you find some, grenades, some shields, and so on. So just giving them more guidance through through the signage, and making it look cool at the same time, and making it look futuristic and a bit, in our ode to consumerism, a bit more like the plunder ships that we envisioned to have.
Yeah, of course. Oh, we have some red spots on the minimap. We've got a team here.
There might be.
Oh, we do. Enemy team, enemy team.
I'm getting fragged by another crew.
So launching a frag grenade there. Yep. Oh, big damage from digits. Going up a black man. Heal up. Healing up using now the more efficient systems of healing, of course, as well. When we last had our alpha play, we had changed up the way the healing has worked since then to be a lot more quick and snappy.
I've downed the cosplayer for sure.
Nice, nice. I'm pushing on digits now.
We can't all be winners.
Digits is down, and he's been finished.
He's dead.
So we're missing a member of their team, right? There he is. Oh. Better go for a reload. Oh, flashbang.
I'm gonna lock
Another
this
team
down.
down. Yeah, do it, do it.
Oh, it's right a bit.
Very nice. And is that one team finished? We did. First team wipe of the Hyenas stream.
Josh, you want to pick that up to show some?
Absolutely. So
the ping icons and the new pings are something that we made a lot more readable, and I think that's really important. As you can see, like I pinged the teleporter, and I pinged the a shield, and it's so much more clear and understandable, I think, compared to what we had before the alpha. And that was very useful feedback as well from the alpha players.
Absolutely. Shall we teleport to a different area that's a little quieter and go do a vault in the northeastern quadrant?
Follow me.
Yeah, why not?
So you may have noticed also the teleporter has changed ever so slightly. We now have sort of certain areas you can click on to teleport to. And as you level up, you get more options and a bit further distance. Are we going loud on this, or are we going stealthy? How are we feeling?
I mean, the perk that I have does more damage to NPCs, so we could go loud.
That sounds like a loud approach to me, so I'm quite happy to do that.
Alright, let's go to the front door.
Yep.
Got a scrambler as well. Turrets are active. I'm gonna put down the sentry.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Let's clear those squealers. So you can see now we have these symbols atop, the squealers. Of course, they've familiarized them from the alpha. But we have now, we've adjusted a little bit what happens if you don't kill those squealers in time.
Okay, you're gonna put down the breaching device? Yeah.
Yep,
Cool.
breaching device is going on.
For everyone who's new to the game and hasn't seen it, because this is the first time it's being streamed, really, the breaching device, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Mega Drive. Maybe something to show off.
A classic piece of Sega history right there on this wall. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, we've got a new patrol coming in. New set of squealers to deal with.
We got them all in time. Very good.
Very nice. Nice and quick. So, the more eagle-eyed among you may have noticed that the maps are looking a little bit different. It's looking a bit brighter, a bit more colourful. Do you want to talk a little bit about all the amazing changes that our dev team have been making to the map's lighting, Christoph?
I would love to. I can't really talk about all of the art changes because obviously I'm not one of the artists, but
Oh, of course.
we've put in a lot of new lighting tech and spent some time polishing the assets up to make the map feel more lived in, but also make it, hit the balance right of gameplay and art, because obviously we want to make a beautiful ship, but we also want to make something that players can understand what's happening and can understand that what are the important things to shoot at or not shoot at.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I think they've just done a stellar job. I mean, for a game that has got such a vibrant color palette, it's great to be able to see that coming through in all these different areas and having such a nice readable navigation as a result.
There's an extra teleporter in the vault. I grabbed up the cat bomb instead.
Yeah, sure. So, we have collected ourselves some gear. I think we should maybe see if we can sneak up on another team as they're doing one of the other vaults. So I will teleport us over.
Should we go for that one? There's another
Yep.
one in there. Oh.
Looks good to me. Let's teleport in.
The full-on ambush out of nowhere.
Absolutely. I'm going to heal up, but then we shall go straight in. Believe they're in this one, right?
Over here.
Yes.
Yep, I think I just heard a sniper. We got a sniper in here.
Yep. I'm going in from one of the stealth routes.
Yep, same here. I'll head into the vaults and get behind them. Looks like they've just finished this vault.
I actually fell down. That's not good.
Who votes we go after them?
Coming in.
Yeah.
Throwing nades.
Cat bomb going in. That's.
Oh, nice foam wall. She is completely stuck. What a play.
I used both of my gadgets quite nicely there. Those poor people. Oh, I'm gonna revive you to save the server.
Yep, I'm gonna cover you. I'm body blocking. Body blocking.
I need to heal.
Sit there and think about what you did
I think there's another team here, maybe. No, we got him right.
We should be all good. I'm pushing him. Yeah, we got him. Very nice. Well played, team. And I believe that means we've got enough merch for an extract.
Yeah, I need to restock on healing items because
that was intense.
Intense is the word.
Now, you earlier did mention, those who are listening very keenly may have heard. Oh, the team. The team has appeared to us. Should we make a speedy exit? Let's try and come hide in this room, because I have a teleporter. We can get us out.
Yeah.
Everybody in here?
I'm gonna drop a foam behind us.
Yeah, yeah. From the wall. Nice. All right, teleporting out. Extract is in the southwest, so I'll teleport us straight across. Through we go.
We might be speedrunning this game at this rate.
I know, right? This is a good game. So you mentioned, Christoph, that earlier, and someone may have caught it if they were listening very carefully. We did happen to have a new addition to the way these characters play in the form of passives.
Yeah, we call them
Why don't you
perks.
talk a little bit?
Now everyone has two. One of the perk is more the signature perk that defines whether they're like more of an engage, an evade, or an exploit character, as we call it. And the other one is unique to each hyena because our players told us that, you know, the hyenas are good as heroes, but they're still good enough and deep enough in their own unique playstyle and gameplay. So we gave it a bit more. I'm gonna foam behind us so they can't get up.
Yep.
So we gave them these unique perks, like the pro that I'm playing does more damage to NPCs, to the mercs. Who are you playing?
I am playing as Prima, so would you like to talk about my passive?
More damage the faster she moves, and that really accentuates her role, which is very cool. I think we might be about to win. Other team coming in from the right.
Oh, yep, team from the right. I'm pushing him.
And then you as well. I'm gonna put a cat bomb there.
Yep, I'm flanking.
He's down.
Nice damage. Well played. I'm gonna cheekily steal this large shield and heal up behind these crates.
I'm staying near my sentry on the platform.
Alright, I'm coming back to the extract point. Let's try and get an extract off.
Oh, we're about to win.
Yes! Well played, team.
I mean, it would have been, like I said, an embarrassment if we didn't win. But
Yes.
it was a good play.
An incredible game one. I think that was a great way to show off some of the new things we've been working on.
Yeah. This screen
Absolutely.
is also quite new. I think it wasn't in the most of the alphas, maybe in the later ones, but not in the previous
Yeah.
ones. So the width screen, and then this nice team summary that shows you how you performed. And how
Yeah,
far
there
you
you go.
contributed.
So you can see the lovely amount of clout points we gained by collecting all of our priceless merch. How many kills we got? I can see we had quite a successful game from the amount of kills we got. Very nice.
Very nice. Yeah, so the perks are quite cool, and I think we can do even more with them, and we'd be really interested to hear what the players think about them in the close beta, which starts on the 31st. And it's interesting because we accentuated the playstyle of each hyena quite a lot through them, and I think it's really a good first step towards making the hyenas really unique. But there could be more we can do, and I think that's important to hear from the players.
Absolutely. I think that, you know, we're super excited to see so many more players hopefully hopping into the game, trying it, giving us feedback. We cherish every bit of feedback we get, and it is great to be able to see that we've been able to make at least some changes from each bit of feedback we've got that have really made the game in such a smooth and silky and fun to play place. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what more we get out of that.
Yeah, for sure. I was talking to a lot of journalists over the last few days after they played, and they all absolutely love the gunplay, the gun feel.
Absolutely. How have you found so far watching the players at the stand, seeing as you've of course been a bit of a fly on the wall every now and again while we've been at the booth and everyone's been playing? How have you found that?
It was great. It's like as a game dev, it's always the best thing to see players play it for the first time and play it in for real in a public setting where you can't hide any of the flaws or anything. And it's just been so good to see the positive reaction of everyone.
Absolutely. You at home who are watching, we have had some crazy queues out here recently. We have had sort of upwards of an hour-long queues at Gamescom. People have brought camping chairs. I am so enthralled and amazed at everyone being so excited to play the game. It's been amazing to come out here and see everyone queuing up, people wearing our t-shirts, and people who have come back multiple days even to come and play the game again has been amazing. I am going to quickly take a look in the collection, and why don't you talk us through some of the interesting passives of some of the characters we didn't play? For example, Digits or Glacier, perhaps.
Yeah, Digits. Let's have a barbecue is this perk, and What that means is because his flame trap, his ability sets people on fire. If he kills them afterwards, especially with all the NPCs, they explode in like a flaming explosion, and it will make everyone else catch fire around the exploding target. So you can set off some really nice chain reactions if you set a few NPCs on fire, a few of the Murphs, and just kill one of them and watch them all blow up, which is just in line with this pyrotechnic kind of roady feel that we will have for this character.
Amazing. And how about our sniper El Silbon? Oh, I just realized this account hasn't seen these videos yet.
But you'll hear the whistle of my bullets before you.
I have to show off this video.
So yeah, El Silbon, when she breaks the arm of someone, she reveals them, which is very cool because she also has other tools to reveal the enemies with her like scanning beacon. So that just plays into her like recon kind of role.
Amazing. I'm going to unlock her and play her in the next match, I think, because I am a big fan of El Silbon and have been ever since the beta. Since the alpha, sorry. I'm also going to just quickly turn you up a little bit, Christoph. I think we need to make sure that the stream can hear you well. So let's bump you up a little bit on my end. 1 second.
Yeah, I think I'm on my end. I'm maxed out, so...
How can you speak for me real quick, Christoph? How is this sounding, chat?
Of course, yeah. This is me speaking about things just for audio testing purposes.
Brill, let's take a look at that Twitch chat and see if everyone can hear you just fine. Let's have a look.
Yeah,
better?
let's talk
Brill,
about...
much better. That's what I like to hear.
Cool.
Amazing. Brill. And then how about you quickly run us through Hero Key's passive?
Yeah, Hiroki's perk, it's called Oh Hi. Obviously, Hiroki's special ability is to disguise himself as like a Murph or an enemy player, very much a spy kind of gameplay. And Oh Hi means that when he removes the disguise, it triggers a free flashbang effectively for him. So he comes out, with his camera and flashes people in front of him, and it's really fun because it gives him that little moment of of the surprise attack being even more intense when he finally reveals himself as, I wasn't definitely not that Murph that you thought I was.
Absolutely. And of course, the speed boost he receives when taking damage, I guess that really plays into the sort of archetypes we were mentioning earlier and how he sort of fits into that evasion playstyle, running away from people, getting away as quickly as he can, resetting and going back in.
Exactly. For those who don't know, we classify roughly all our heroes in like this system that we call engage, evade, exploit. Our engage heroes, they all have something that makes them better at combat, whatever that is. For example, for Digits, he's one of them. It's called bomb-proof-ish. It just means they're a bit more explosive damage resistant than others, which is great. So you can stay in combat longer. And yeah, you mentioned the evade kind of perk, which Prima also has, gaining a speed boost when taking damage, just playing into that idea of movement, just not stopping. And then we have a passage a perk for all of the exploit specialists, our main example usually being Commander Right, because she has a foam gun, she's all about manipulating the environment. And her perk is called fast charging, so that's the archetype perk currently for exploit specialist, which means she has shorter cooldowns on all of the gadgets that you find, like the teleporter you used and so on. So it's all about finding gadgets and power-ups and maximizing the use out of them.
I have just received word that the Twitch chat is interested in seeing some cool skins for our resident Sonic fan. Now, since they last played in the alpha, they'll have recognized, of course, some of these. Of course, everyone's favorite. We got Knuckles and Tails as well, of course. Now, you may notice there's actually another one over here on the left too, which is my personal favorite. You can actually play Shadow the Hedgehog, which is, everyone's favorite edgy hedgehog with a gun. So, of course, when I play him, I'm going to have to use this skin.
Of course you do, yeah. My personal favorite in some regards is that for almost all of the characters that aren't Hiroki, we have like leopard kind of print skins, and it just makes you feel like you're robbing in style.
Absolutely. The looting leopard skins are absolutely fabulous, and I have used it on many of my characters. And of course, when Tom gets on to the stream very shortly, when he swaps in, I'm sure he will tell you, of course, about the history of the Bubblegum Gangster skin and our alpha players. Let's see how we are doing on time and matchmaking.
I think we're getting set up for another match right now.
Yep. So everybody, so how you all understand how this is all working, we're actually playing with the people who are currently in the Hyenas playtesting booth. And what we're doing is we are jumping in on their games every now and again, having some fun with them playing. So that means that we have to make sure that every now and again we just swap over what party we're in to make sure we're playing with people that are in there and getting in and having a good time with it. So there'll be some minor bits of downtime here and there between each match, but hopefully we'll have plenty of fun things to talk about, plenty of skins to show you, plenty of fun things to really discuss, and then we'll be back in the games very shortly. So bear with us, please, as we make sure we get everything set up. But in the meantime, I'm thinking for this next game, I'm going to play El Silbon, but I want to see a community-based vote on who we play next. So if everyone in the chat could maybe let us know who you would like to see us play, then we'll make sure that I rotate through those characters as we go through this.
Yeah, I like that idea. Letting them control it.
Absolutely. I mean, Twitch chat getting power is always a scary thing to do, but you know what? We're willing to take risks here because at the Play Hyenas team on Hyenas, we're going to make sure that we give you guys what you want.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of taking risks, how about a launch stream, not just from the safety of your own home, but we're sitting in two streaming booths right. So for people at home who don't realize this, but we're sitting right on the Sega booth on the consumer floor. Tom is in with the people on the actual booth playing Hyenas, and Josh and me are sitting in these aquarium-like feeling booths that are facing outward onto the middle of the Sega booth. So we have lots of people going by and watching and waving, and it's super fun to be here.
It's very exciting. Lots of energy, and I have to say, I think I finally understand how it is to be a goldfish. Yeah, please don't tap on the glass. It's very scary and unnerving, and it makes me very nervous. But you know what? We're getting through it. It's been so exciting and so full of energy. It's like just watching people walk past and people coming out of the booth as they play Hyenas and just looking like they were so excited with the experience. It's definitely been a highlight for me so far, especially because we've been working so hard on this course behind closed doors. And we know how much you as alpha players have wanted to talk about the game and scream it from the rooftops and get your friends in on it. And I think that we're finally getting to that point now where you all get to really show why you have enjoyed playing the game and why we've enjoyed making it.
Exactly. And I can't wait for people to spot all the little details that I noticed this, for example, in the booth when people play their first game. Some people try it, but most people don't. All of the switches in the game are shootable, so you can turn or zero-G on and off on the ship, or like open doors or open crates by shooting the right spot. And we have a lot of these kind of systemic interactions in the, using the game design phrase we often use for it, where I think there's a lot of interesting things for players to try out and play with, and it's super.
Absolutely. And speaking of the zero-G turning on and off by switches, that is something I will definitely be doing playing El Silbon, because I find one of the most fun things to do is wait for your enemies to start flying in zero-G towards you, hit a zero-G switch from remote, and then drop them out of the sky, making them a very easy target to hit. So I'm looking forward to that.
Exactly. I also love it when I'm the pro and I have a sentry down and people are trying to run away or get out of range from it. Our foam can block doors if you, like you saw me do in the vault, when you block some players with the foam. It's just super fun to trap them in a space and frankly destroy them.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw that in that last match when we were at the vault section and you completely blocked that Prima off using a foam grenade. And I think, as people may have noticed, as you now level up your gadgets, the effect of that gadget becomes more powerful. And the foam grenades now become almost like an encapsulating bunker, which can be great for defense and hiding behind them, but also great for actually catching players in a way that they can't almost get out as if you scooped them, which is great. I believe we are about to be joined by Tom, who is going to be jumping in on the booth, and Christoph is going to be heading out. But I just wanted to say a absolutely massive thank you, Christoph, for your time to come on this stream. I know you've been extremely busy with all your interviews in the past couple of days, and we could not be happier to have you here.
No, I'm happy to be here. I would have even done another game, but I'll give Tom the chance to shine on stream with you, and you can
Absolutely.
all hear
The
his
community
beautiful
want
voice.
one
He just
thing.
heard me in the booth, so I'll be handing over to him. And yeah, that's me done for this Gamescom actually, and I'll be heading to the hotel to chill a bit, and then see you all for dinner. And
Absolutely.
yeah, uh, I'm out. Bye.
Thanks a lot, Christoph. Alrighty, we know you've been asking for it. I can see the Twitch chat going crazy. So he is coming in.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Is this your face reveal? Is this your official face reveal on stream?
It's sort of face reveal. I've been on camera in the Discord server before with my lovely alpha community players, but I've never been on a stream before. This is my first time, my debut.
Amazing. How exciting. So,
Very much so, very much so.
we are almost ready to jump in, I think. So we'll keep an eye out. But shall we send some annoying messages to the lovely Kirk and see if he would also like to join us in this little call?
Yeah. See if we can get him in. I actually sent him a friend request for the first time. We've been managing this community for about a year now and had not friended each other on Discord this whole time. So hopefully he accepts my friend request and I can bring him into the chat.
Amazing. If not, I can try adding him now. I'm just aware. Please be aware of some minor technical difficulties if this happens. We're about to add Kirk into the call, but it might actually change, as you can see, Tom's Tom's camera for a brief moment.
Get ready for some weird.
Get ready for some weird hijinks as I have to reset it.
Also, just to let you know, we are going into a game right now. So.
Oh, in which case, let's do this in the next game.
Cool,
we'll
cool.
have you in for
I
now,
don't want to
and
be
then we'll
like
get Kirk
trying
in
to dodge
next.
bullets while also bringing Kirk into the stream.
Absolutely. So I'll be taking El Silbon hopefully on this one, and we will see how it goes. And then next after that, we'll see who everybody decides they want to have to play.
Sweet. I think I might play a bit of Mosey or Mose in this game. We've got Ollie from QA filling in our third place now, so hopefully he can carry us.
Yes, we have someone who has taught us everything we know, a wise Jedi Master who has taught us the ways of the hyena.
He just told me that you could reload cancel today. I've been playing this game for a year.
You can reload cancel?
Yeah.
Well, now I'm excited. Can I do that on El Silborn? That sounds quite fun.
I literally saw someone doing it earlier and went, "Is that a bug?" And he went, "No, it's a feature." I was like,
oh my god, what do I do? You have to teach me live. We're gonna learn live with Twitch chat how to cancel reloads.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that from the Twitch chat, Sniper was in fact the clear winner in terms of wanting to see some gameplay, and that's great for me because I love Sniper. Sniper is my favorite.
You are known to be a crack shot amongst the dev team.
Well, I mean, I am on. You know, I'm gonna pad my expectations a little bit here by saying I'm on a new setup. I'm in a scary place. I'm in a fishbowl. I'm being poked a lot and prodded from outside.
Here comes the excuses. Here comes that I'm gonna whip all my shots. Sorry guys, people were watching me on stream.
It's fine. It's ESRB friendly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at all these beautiful skins. I am sad that I haven't got one equipped, but you know what? That's fine.
Did that in the last game. I got ready like an awesome looking Doc Hotfix skin, and as we were loading in, I was like gonna switch to it so you could see it change in real time. Totally forgot, of course.
Yep, I have done it many times, but I'll be sure for the next one to pick one up. I believe that our next character up on the list is Digits for me to play. Oh, we spawned in the dinosaur area.
My favorite zone.
Beautiful, the dino zone.
Around here.
All right, so just to quickly show it off, there you go. You can shoot 0G things.
You know, I could reassemble my gun.
Go get some gear up stuff first. I am
the
hungry
plan.
for a damage mod.
I am also hungry for a damage mod, so we'll be competing for that one. But I mean, you know what?
There's lots of
Maybe.
people walking outside the booth and waving and saying hi. So if it looks like I'm waving back, it's because I'm being polite.
Yes, we gotta help the fans out, you know.
Oh yeah. We've had so
Oh,
much love for
hello.
Hyenas at Gamescom, honestly. Like, I was walking around the stage floor earlier and just desperately trying to find the Alan Wake booth to get some freebies off them. And so many people just, like, pointed out my Hyenas shirt and were like, "Oh, awesome, man, like, loving the game and stuff." It's just been so much positivity at Gamescom this year.
It's been an absolutely incredible showing. How have you found it as a community manager, finally getting to interact in person with your community?
It's so nice to put names to faces, because it can get a bit like sort of disconnected sometimes when you're just sort of chatting to people on Discord every day and or on Reddit, and you get used to usernames, but you don't sort of realize sometimes there's actual human beings behind them. So like seeing all these people in person, like we've had some people from like Alpha 1 and 2 show up like and say hi, and I've like known them right from the start. They've known me right from the beginning. So nice. It feels like meeting old friends in a weird way, if that doesn't sound so cheesy. But yeah, apart from that, it's been absolutely fantastic. Lots of new people joining the Discord, it looks like. Very happy to have you all here. Subtle shout out to join the Hyenas Discord server and come chat and say hi.
Yes, please do, because it would be the best place for many of the awesome updates. Tom and Kirk from the community team, of course, are absolutely phenomenal at their jobs, and they've been running a tight but fun ship. It's been very awesome to see how...
Tight but fun plunder ship, if you will.
If you will, a tight but fun plunder ship in which we've had all sorts of fun activities. We've had pub quizzes, we have had mini competitions, and also, the fan art. Can we talk for a minute about how good the fan art is?
The talented artists in this community. I think I put a ping out in the Discord yesterday to the artists that actually made the fan art in question. But we went out for dinner with some of the Sega guys yesterday, and I just happened to notice that one of the Sega execs that we were eating and drinking with was had some of the art as the wallpaper on his phone. It was amazing. Like I just saw it as he was. Sorry, there's lots of people waving at me, and I'm really distracted. But yeah, they had it on his phone. It was so cool. I just got a snap of it, and I had to let the artist know that his art was appreciated by like the higher ups at Sega. Like they absolutely adore it.
Incredible.
Feel a bit like a goldfish here. Oh my goodness gracious! Sorry, mate.
We're all good. We're in. We got in, and I'm here, and I'm desperately looking for a power mod. Yes.
Hey, there we go. Good stuff.
I'm so happy for a power mod.
Oh my god, I'm just
now a little known thing with the EMP grenades that I love is I found out recently when playing in one of our playtests that the EMP grenade at maximum level can actually stop other projectiles when it's inside the radius. So you can just completely block frag grenades on the way in.
Very useful when someone's got like a high level cat bomb us.
Exactly. Looks like we got some big Mervs outside as well, so we should be.
People writing "I love you" on their phones and showing it to me on the window. This is dangerous for my ego, dude. This is.
That's incredible. I'm getting the effect of most people just popping over and having a little wave occasionally.
It's very surreal. I mean, Gamescom's absolutely popping off today. So many people.
It really is.
It's actually my first time at a Gamescom ever. It's just it's an experience like no other. I've been to conventions in the UK before, but Gamescom is huge. I wasn't expecting how huge it was.
Should we go and find another team? Because I'm seeing some noise over in this area on the minimap.
I could do with a shield. Let's kill some guys and take it. Oh, I stuck one. Me.
Nice. That'll get you explosives.
Yeah.
I've got a cat bomb out.
All three of them are there.
I've cat bomb. I'm going to circle around the back.
They are running. I'm having to heal up for a sec.
Are they going to run far?
Yeah, I think they're running from us, dude. When they come back in here, I'll get them.
Down one. Down two.
Good job. I'm finishing the first one. Oh, a shield.
I'm going to push him for the last one. Oh, where is he? I've lost him. There he is. I body shot him. We're chasing.
I am very far behind and trying to catch up.
We got him. It's all good.
Oh, let me finish him up there. Oh my god, he got finished by the fire.
Sorry, I was just greedy. I was very greedy. I had to get it.
Well, that at least shows players another way to get shields. If you can't find one in chest, just go and kill a bunch of dudes.
Go kill another team. Honestly,
yeah.
It is the hyena way to take what has been taken from us, and anything that they've got, it's really just ours.
Very on brand.
Very on brand for us on the Hyenas team.
A bit more hunting.
I think we can safely say that we found a little team there, and we didn't finish them, so we should just try and clean them up.
Yeah.
There we go. That's one squad down, I think.
Dude just really liked being in the service corps in the middle of the ship. He didn't try and crawl away, didn't try and res himself. He just hanging out here.
Just hanging out. Just a couple of guys. Just a couple of guys hanging out. The service corps. Shall we head into this vault?
You took the words right out of my mouth. Let's go
I
in.
actually don't know the stealth route for this vault. I thought it was
Oh,
this way. But
here we go. Here we go.
is it down in the lower areas? Oh,
we
we've
go.
been spotted immediately. Because that is not the stealth route. That is the opposite of the stealth route.
Stealth is in fact optional, as they say.
This is suboptimal stealth gameplay. Oh no, I'm whiffing.
It's okay, man.
I
But
blame you for
as you
this.
were
I think
saying,
you got all in my head with all this talk of me making excuses, and now I'm whiffing shots.
Booth lights are really bright. This isn't your usual setup. The DPI is
Exactly.
wrong. Don't worry, man.
The sun was in my eyes in this dark convention center with no windows.
Oh my god, we were left earlier to go on our break, and I saw the sky for the first time in a few hours, and I like wept. It was beautiful sky.
Small tears of joy
I got
crept
the
across our
outside lighting
faces.
just a little bit. Nice one. Taking out the squealers. There's one more somewhere.
Last one's in the back room.
Perfecto.
Beautiful. Couple of leftover drones. We've got
Nice
scanning
and
beacons on both the doors, so we're looking all good. Oh, there we go. A couple more Murphs left.
Just keeping an eye on the scoreboard. It looks like the Snake team got that merch before we did, so I'm imagining they're probably finishing their second vault right about now, so they might hit quota before us.
Oh, if that's the case, we'll go chase them down. Hang on. No. We've got ourselves in.
Nice one.
This is looking pretty good.
It's right on the other side of the ship, so I guess we're doing a little trip through the service core.
Oh, yeah? I will follow your lead. As the sniper, I should probably be the one at the back of the crew, so I'm going to let you two take the lead.
Oh yeah. I've got a stability mod for my my gun now, so I'm going to be...
Oh, huge
getting
recoil
my shots
reduction
for
on
the first time
Prima.
this game.
Let's make our way in.
All the other teams be able to stop, so they can all see us right now on the map because
Yep.
we've met the quota. We've got these little crowns above our head. Every team on the map right now can see us and is coming for us, hopefully.
Which is a little bit scary, but you know what? I'm feeling pretty confident we can hold this down.
I'm feeling pretty good about it. I want to get my KD up.
Absolutely. And then I reckon when we have a little bit of a break after this match, why don't you tell us about the story of how Digits had an interesting name change thanks to the community.
Yeah, I'd love to.
So we'll have a chat about that once this game finishes. But until then, let's go in. Let's get our game faces on. I'm going to beacon up both the main entrances.
I'm gonna. If you want to watch the right, I'll watch the left.
Yep.
And Ollie, you
So
can
we got
just
Murphs
sort
on
of-
the right side.
Prima is very good at doing.
Oh,
Where's that from?
that was just some Murphs spawning on us.
Cool. We're in the clear so far.
Yep, looking good.
Going to be another easy extraction.
I think we
It
made
sounds like... Oh, the other team, you can see it on the map, they are halfway through the ship. I mean, do you want to go fight them?
I kind of want to go fight them. If we know
we
where
go
they are.
fight
I mean,
them.
they've got... I think if we weren't greedy enough to take all of the money, are we really hyenas?
Oh, yeah. Let's go in and get as much as we can.
Let's go for a Grand Slam. Let's get all the money.
All right. It's like we're going to meet them maybe in the next room after this. Oh, I have no shield gens. Whoops.
Oh, well, good job we decided to do this. Oh, there we go.
It's
There we
been a
go.
big
People in the
game for
corridor.
a man of no healing.
At least one here.
There they are. Brutal.
Oh, I've run out of mouse mat.
the
There we
next one?
go. Oh,
Whoops.
that explosion.
There is one more somewhere. We got to go track him down.
Yep. Well, he's got a crown on his head.
He's running. Sorry, Galaxia, but you made the mistake of not being on our team.
Oh, no. Well, we've
Very
got a crown on the last member of the team. I'm going to go hunt.
Oh,
I'm going to open this door.
right behind you.
I think we're going to run into them here. They're in the core area.
Yeah, we're going to pinch them. Me and Ollie are on this side.
Yep. I'll fire a beacon, see if I can find them. Spotted, spotted. They're in here somewhere. I'll send a thing in the roof. There we go. You
Feels
got
a
info?
little like bullying.
I'm going to go hide up on the cube. If they leave, I'll get them.
There's
You get him?
throwing around at the bolts over here. Oh yeah, here he is. And that is a sticky rocket for you, mate.
Oh no, I'm stuck outside. Can you let me in? Oh wait, no, I've got an EMP grenade. I can do it myself. Look at this,
Nice.
beautiful. The wonder of EMP grenades. The scramblers, right? Scrambler grenades is the official name we use.
I believe so.
Beautiful. Where is that loot?
I picked it up already, dude.
Oh really? Oh, the ping's still there because you pinged it before you picked it up. That's all good.
Oh,
In
yeah.
which case, we are. No, we should have 20,000.
There we go. We got it.
There we go. Somebody just told me little lies.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
There's somebody have a little lapse there. Forget to pick up the loot.
Josh, you know my brain is made of cheese and full of holes.
Shall we head to the extraction then? With our double spoils.
This is an impressive haul. Looking forward to seeing like what merch stuff we got at the end.
Absolutely. That reminds me, actually. Let's just make sure, just for safety, that we have streamer mode on. Because that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. Be pretty awkward if we got DMCA'd on our first stream.
Exactly. Our first stream and getting DMCA'd would be quite terrifying. So let's just double check.
Enemies.
There we go. Streamer mode is on.
Now, this is the point where we've got 7 minutes, but Ollie has just spotted the last team around here.
Oh,
So,
we
I
have
think we can
time.
wipe
I
them real
mean,
quick.
are we going to wipe them? I mean, I'm feeling a little bit mean about this now. These lovely players have queued to play our video game, and we're being a bit,
Blood boiling. I'm going in. Oh no, that's a big grenade on you. There we go.
Do we have more of the team in here?
That's what the pings sound like. I'm hearing guns.
Oh, there we go. That's the team done.
Perfecto. Now it's just us and the plunder ship.
GG's. In which case, I think it's time for us to skedaddle then.
Zoom.
Fun
We can
fact,
show
when
you
you
as
hit
well
the
that if
ground...
you're the last team remaining and you get to the extract zone, you get a very speedy extract, which was some nice changes that we made based on feedback from the alpha.
Yes. We found that it was quite frustrating if you had won a tough battle, you collected all your merch, and then really you were just sat waiting around, and that's kind of rough. So we
Made it
increased that
super quick like that.
super
Very nice.
quick.
GG, well played, guys.
GG's to everybody involved. Look at that. I think I was carried on that one, but I think you'll see I do have 4 assists because I got a lot of downs, but I think that there was a couple of kill steals going on in that game. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know who could have been doing something like that. Just, I don't know. No name springs to mind. Oh, look, one rival down. I wonder who it was. Oh, uh-oh. Nice one. Alrighty, should we go back to the main menu now? And,
Absolutely. And then let's have a little chat about one of my favorite community stories, the stories of Dale, seen as in the next game I will be playing as Digits.
The Tale of Dale is a story that I adore recounting to any who will listen. But a long time ago in the alpha, when our players were first introduced to our Hyenas, our lovely crew that we've got all together, they realized they learned that each of the character has their own personal real name as well as their hyena name. So, for example, the pro, not actually called the pro, funny enough. First name is not the, second name is not pro. He's called Mr. Jones. Doc Hotfix, for example, is called Yi Junman. They all have their own personal names, and they adopt a hyena moniker as they go into battle into the plunder ships. When they found out, when the alpha community found out that Digits' real name was Ulysses S. Tucker, there was a little bit of pushback from them. They thought that Ulysses was a bit of a silly name. One player in the community, especially, had some very strong words to say about how he thought the better name for this lovable Canadian metalhead would be Dale. And he got to I think I remember seeing a message at one point where he literally just wrote, I know his name is Ulysses, but I'm calling him Dale now. That was it. After that, everyone else just started calling him Dale. And we took this back to the developers, and Kirk and I and the community team took it back and we said, hey, look, community have got a bit of a nickname for this guy. They don't think Ulysses is that funny of a name, and they just like Dale. And they were like, oh, cool, that's pretty decent. we'll keep an eye on that. And oh boy, it started to snowball. The Cult of Dale sprung up in the Discord community with members changing their name to like Team Dale, Cult of Dale. They had this slogan called "Raise Hell, Praise Dale," and they were like in full Dale fanaticism. So Kirk and I put our heads together and we had a little chat. We went, wouldn't it be funny if we actually just changed his name? Because we were kind of getting on with the joke as well. We were kind of going, like, in the patch notes, we'd write Ulysses and we'd cross it out and then write Dale next to it, and then we'd swap it back and all this stupid stuff. But we thought it would be great if we took it. So we went to the narrative team on Hyenas and said, hey, how do you feel about changing Ulysses' name to Dale? And they went, yeah, that's funny, let's do it. So just like that, Ulysses became Dale. But we thought, you know, we don't just want to like put that in a patch note. That's not really good enough for us. So what we did is we decided to make it into a bit of an Easter egg hunt for our community. So we hid in the plunder ship a little sort of trashed room that Digits / Dale had left. He'd spray painted some graffiti on the wall and written "Dale stuff hands out." He'd left hands off. He'd left a bunch of like beer cans and like a soiled pair of underwear in a little room and hidden in a corner of the plunder ship. Who knows what he was up to in there? But once the community found it, we released a custom video to them where we got the voice actor talking about how he's changing his name to Dale and unleashed it into the Discord community for the fans of Dale to enjoy. And since then, Dale has been a mainstay as part of the Hyenas crew. But it's just a really fun example of something that started off as kind of a stupid community meme. And it had no reason at all to snowball into the state it got to in the end, to the point where we were actually making pretty big changes to characters just based off a stupid meme. Very proud of that. Very proud of you all. If anyone in the community is watching right now and you were part of the Cult of Dale, thank you so much. You gave us all a bunch of laughs. In the office right now, I actually have a little printed out picture of Dale that says "Raise Hell, Praise Dale." So thank you for all the laughs, guys.
Thank you so much. I'm currently adjusting your camera to get you nice and big, to make it a little bit easier, so that it'll be fit correctly. I have also invited a certain someone to this.
Goodness gracious! Who could it be? Mystery guest. Oh my god! Very excited.
Please bear with us for just one moment while we readjust Tom's camera to make sure that he fits nicely in that lovely frame done by our graphic designer.
First time typing on a... Is this a German laid out keyboard?
It is indeed a German layout keyboard. It threw me for a loop as well.
I thought I was losing my mind. It's day 4 of Gamescom and I couldn't remember what a keyboard looked like anymore. Community managers shouldn't go this long without being on Discord. We get twitchy, we get fidgety without access to it. Cool. Kirk is maybe ready to join.
Can we have him in then?
Yes, let's shoot him a ping.
Send him a ping.
Oh. There you go. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going, boss?
Hello. You alright?
Oh yeah. So nice to hear your voice after so long.
Tom's been having some withdrawal symptoms from you, Kirk.
It's okay. It's natural. Most people do.
Because we talk every morning together for a quick one-to-one, just sort of like aligning on the community. I've not had that since I've been at Gamescom, so I've been making Josh put like a sort of a wig on for it and
yeah, and
pretending
tried to lower my voice, but I'm just not very good at it.
Yeah, it gives me tasks, gives me things to do. It's been working out pretty well.
I'd love to hear Josh's Kirk impression.
I cannot fathom how I could try and do your beautiful voice justice with my horrible northern one.
Alright, I'll let you off. But I do want to say shout-outs to the both of you and the team in general. From our sort of lofty perch back in the UK, you've both been doing a stellar job, and the rest of the team as well.
Thank you so much.
So shout-outs to you both. Well done.
Huge praise from the big man himself. That is the best present that myself and Tom could ask for.
I live for praise.
I'm
been-
sure bratwurst and a pint is more valuable at this point, but I will take it.
Oh, can we talk for a minute? Like, this is
German
separate from
food.
hyenas. Can we talk about currywurst for a minute? Because
Oh,
it's so good, and I eat far too much of it, and my stomach hates me. But it's just too good. I cannot stop eating it.
there's a proper like bratwurst truck near the town where I live, and I've been there a couple of times. I really like it, and I was kind of thinking like, yeah, I've had bratwurst before. It's pretty good, you know. I kind of know what I'm expecting coming over to Germany. No, it's so different over here. Oh my god, it's like next level good. I'm amazed by it.
We actually had one outside the office last week as well. It's fantastic.
Yes.
Queue around the block, much like queuing for the game at Gamescom.
Much
It
like
is-
instead of playing Hyenas, you just got a little sausage.
I think that's a different game.
Oh no, please no.
I think we are.
Kirk, you've had an eye on the Twitch chat. Have we got any of our mainstay community alpha players in there hanging out with us?
Yeah, all the regulars are in. Shoutouts to people in the chat. You've also got some kind of fan group or paid shills that are just flying the flag for you.
Yeah.
So whatever bribes you've given them, they're working really, really well.
There's
And
been
I'm very jealous because I
Undertaker.
didn't get the memo we were bribing people, and I've got no fans in this chat. It's making me very upset.
You got one fan here, Josh. One fan right here.
And that's, you know what? I think that's all I need.
Yep.
Can I get a quick read from the chat on whether you would rather Digits have his experimental phase or his future guru skin?
Oh, which one's the one with the dolphin trousers?
That's
The dolphin
future
phase, isn't
guru. He has the dolphin T-shirt.
That's the sick skin. Go for that
That's
one.
pretty good.
Have you got the skin for his weapon unlock where he's got the dynamite on the end of it as well?
I'm about to be.
You read my mind.
Hang on one moment. I will pick it up now. So if we go to his primary weapon skins, I believe he has an amazing skin called DIY Dynamite. There you go. Truly a pyrotechnic feat stuffed into an LMG. So we'll equip that bad boy for the next match as well. And
I
for his
believe
secondary weapon,
that gun, right, is like the first sort of thing that we showed publicly from Hyenas. I remember when I was applying for this job, all over the recruitment stuff, all that was shown was just like, we're working on a sci-fi game, and here's a sort of picture of some sort of weird sci-fi gun thing with like, I remember seeing like looked like a GPU strapped to it or something, or like, it looked crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're just asking us now if we want to queue up for the next game, and we definitely do.
We definitely do. There we go. We're queuing.
Some more. Perfect.
Time to go in on the next game. Are we excited? Everyone in the chat excited? See some Dale action? Oh, actually, you know what we should do? Tom, can you guide me to the lovely Easter egg that may be contained within this level?
I would love
Do you
to.
remember where it is?
But I can't remember. I
Kirk,
can barely
you
remember
have
to make my
where
way
it
to
is.
the conference hall here at Gamescom, let alone a place on a map on a video game. Kirk, do you have any idea where it is?
I knew you'd ask me. I don't know. It's in there. It's in
It
there.
is in
Maybe
there.
that's the value of it. Its
I
value is
wonder.
increased by finding it.
I
Yeah,
wonder if
it would
chat
be
can help
unfair
us.
if we were to show you. We don't want to rob the people of their first time coming across Dale's stinky underwear, you know. That's something that has to be experienced by yourself personally.
That's true. I mean, but it is possible that maybe the chat might know, and we could play a game of hotter or colder with the chat until we find it.
Could be really good.
I'm
Alrighty.
getting word from the street, and by street I mean internal work chat, that it's in the piano room, which is not an official
I
term.
know where that is.
But you know where that is, so that's enough.
Brilliant. In which case, I'll follow your lead, Tom. We'll go take a look at that Easter egg. That
I said
triumph of
incredibly
community.
confidently. You know what? I played Doc last game. I think I might play Galaxia in this game.
Absolutely. We can go hard. We can go
I'm
full
feeling
attacking
shotgunny.
people.
Feeling pretty shotgunny today.
Galaxy was pretty popular in the poll, so you're making some people happy out there.
Nice one.
Absolutely. I believe
There's
the
nothing
next...
more fun than just like switching the gravity off for a room and just flying like pinpoint directly at someone with your shotgun out blasting them. It's like the ultimate. I think they call them like shotgun apes in some different games. But
Absolutely.
I love going ape mode. Can't stop me.
I believe after this game, Hero Key is the next on the list of poll-winning characters to play.
Cool.
Look at this team. Beautiful.
This is big damage team. Oh my god.
Big damage. This is a lot of damage in one team.
And because I'm not great at FPS games, spoiler, I actually enjoy the kind of making sure your team looks correct. If I can't hit people, I at least want to look good.
Mm-hmm.
So I think internally, what was our internal team? We were all like checkers boards.
Checkers, yeah. There's a set of like black and white checkered skins you can get for the characters and the weapons. And whenever we do our internal playtests, Kirk and Josh and I, we all just like checker up. We need to come up with a cool catchphrase. Like when we kill people, we need to say like checkmate or something cool.
Do you know what? That's not bad. Going for the chessboard sort of aesthetic. I like that.
Thanks, man. I was really hoping that one didn't fall flat.
No, genuinely, I was like, oh, damn, that's actually quite good for an on-the-fly name, on-the-fly catchphrase.
Out of my mouth, and I was like, God, this is stupid.
It's like, how quickly do you forget my great ideas? It's actually the zebra skins, right? Zebra crossing, and our catchphrase was zebra crossing because you don't.
Oh, because you don't cross us.
That
was the catchphrase. Right, before we go straight in on this one, take me to the fabled Dale Easter egg.
I believe it's on the other side of the ship. It's either this room here, or it's on the other side of the ship.
In which case...
It's the room on the other side of the ship.
Okay,
it's,
in which case, let's get some loot.
I'm fairly certain it's this one here that I just pinged.
Let's get ourselves some basic loot in this hub
it's
then
in the
first.
sort of tunnel ways above the vault, I believe. So.
Unless it's... Oh, no, it's here, it's here. Yeah, Ollie just found it for us.
I'm coming.
It's the piano room. Here we go.
Wait, hang on, I'm coming over. My double shotgun's in tow.
Oh god, I'm after getting killed by Mercs here. This is embarrassing. Chill.
Oh, I didn't. I thought I yoinked that. I was so excited. I was so excited thinking I got it. Is it up this way?
Oh, yeah. It's up top, so we got to do a bit of parkour to get here. Yeah, Ollie's got some pings for us.
Beautiful.
It's around here. Oh, yeah, here we go. We found it.
Ah, look at that.
There's the pants. There we go. Little
there
pants
is the absolutely vile underwear of one Dale.
Oh yeah, it's got some. What are these? There's some little red unmarked canisters. Ooh, maybe we shouldn't be looking at those longer.
And also some definitely home branded beverages.
Oh yeah, I believe Hoser Moose is Dale's premium or go-to brand.
Oh, I love that.
Canadian lager.
What a way to kick off our stream as well. Like, first debut stream, pants.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
First debut stream, we put underwear on there. I mean, what a great idea.
A good level, I think. Like a good precedent. People can know what to get out of it in future.
Setting the tone from the bat. I like it.
Exactly. I'm going to head over to this area and get some loot, because I am...
Leave it alone, I want to... Just coming in. Flashbang myself like an idiot. It's a blue shield here.
Double shotguns.
A little bit better than nothing.
Hang on, let me just kill this guy. I absolutely adore the double shotguns that you get as a secondary weapon.
Oh, the pistols, yeah, they're sweet.
Yeah, the double shotguns just do so much damage. I love them.
We've heard a lot of love for the Deagle during this Gamescom. There's a secondary pistol that's like a heavy pistol, and lots of people have been comparing it to something like a Desert Eagle, and people have been all over it. Like, I was watching a dude like headshot a guy out of midair the other day, and he like properly had like a gamer moment. Like he went back from his chair and he was like, "Whoa!" Like, after he killed someone with it. It feels very satisfying to shoot. Oh, yeah,
enemy team here. We do. I'm just gonna throw a flashbang in that room. Have fun with that. Definitely flashbanged you with it, but big shotguns. I'm throwing fire down.
Yeah. I've killed Drono. Where's that last one gone?
I'm gonna reload real quick.
Oh, there's the last one. Over by the vault.
Yep, I'm gonna throw my fire.
Okay.
And I'm gonna flashbang him.
Nice one.
We get him. Nice. He went through the
For
fire.
example of Digits' perk there. Well, because he was set on fire when he was killed, he like blew up in chunks of meat. Very satisfying.
Amazing.
It's for in a vault. We may as well start breaching it, I guess.
Absolutely. Let's clear the squealers out, and then we'll head through. Oh, do we want to let these squealers go just to show what escalation looks like?
There is quite a lot of them. Fuck it. I reckon we go for it.
Yeah, we're gonna let this run out. You're gonna see what happens when you don't kill the squealers, because it's not good for us. I'm gonna tell you that. So you see at the top of the screen now, that timer's gone down, and now the SWAT have been alerted. That is not good for us. I love the doom bright red aesthetic that comes in on these rooms. Oh, that's a lot of enemies.
Feedback as well. Like during the alpha, a lot of players were saying like, "Oh man, there's like not really much reason to kill the squealers." So we took that as a challenge and went, "Okay."
Yeah, we're now gonna fill this room with Murphs.
Luckily, the flashbangs are kind of keeping them under control for now.
Yep, flashbangs and a healthy amount of fire. As you can see, my passive is doing some work on these enemies. And we're in the vault too. Oh, that's a damage mod. And
a reaching mod. Pretty good.
Absolutely. Level 4 flashbang as well.
Very
He
nice.
popped. I love the explosions. So good.
Very satisfying little effect. Shout out to all the team that worked on that. They just really killed it.
Yes, honestly, shout out to the entire Hyenas dev team. The amount of hard work they have been putting in. Even like, since I first joined the company and started working with them, is astounding. They're all such hard workers, and they've been doing some amazing things. Like, the game has come on so much, and it's been amazing to see how the players have responded to each of those changes. So, massive shout out to the entire dev team, honestly. Like, I am always continuously impressed with how much effort they put in for the sake of making this game just fun to play for people, for the community.
Such like a passionate group of players, like gamers as well. Really good.
Absolutely.
Oh, I've got Drano on me. I'm going in.
Another group. Yeah. I'm throwing a flashbang. Oh, we're being flanked. There's another squad here. We're being absolutely pincered.
No.
Down one. I'm being pushed. I'm sliding out. I'm down. I'm downed.
It's alright. Is he behind you?
Yep, he's in the room with you. I'm gonna slide around the side and go for a revive.
Don't worry about it, man. I got you.
Res animation. Look at that. Full on Pulp Fiction in me. I'm healing up. Cover me.
Yeah, finish off these down dudes.
Yeah, yep.
We killed a lot there. Great job, guys.
We did.
Oh, that's not your fire. Whoops.
Oh.
Out. Here comes the Galaxia.
I'm throwing more fire in the room.
Oh, I got killed.
Oh, I've been flashbanged.
I would appreciate
as well.
a very easy res when you get the opportunity.
Yep, I will throw more fire, and then I will res you.
Fantastic. I've got
I'm gonna turn my camera just to make sure we're all good.
Staring me down through the window right now, which is quite scary.
Yes, I have a set of people looking at me through the window too, but I'm just too busy being a gamer, you know?
I'm not used to this.
I'm throwing more fire.
Fantastic. Flashing, watch your eyes.
Pushing through.
Let's go in. I'm going for this merch.
I think we got him. Oh, the merch. Let's go.
Oh, beautiful.
I think we got him. Well played. That was a good skirmish.
What? We recovered so well from that. Oh my god.
We came out so well. We got loads of merch. We got loads of armor. Anyone purple armor around?
Yeah. Not live, soon.
I'm not seeing it. That's fine. I'll just head towards extract. I've got enough healing that I think I'll be okay. Maybe I get some more from here. Yeah, I'll be alright. Let's head out.
Oh, there's one there. No, if you need to recharge.
Oh, yes, that'd be great.
You did what I did earlier, where I was just like focused on going for kills and going for the extract.
I think I'm just so focused on showing off all of Digit's amazing abilities. Oh, behind us.
Oh, coming in.
I'm throwing some fire.
Dashing them, watch out.
I'm only seeing one of them.
Let's chase. She's out here. Very nice.
We got
Still might kill a little bit, but I'll allow it. I'll let it slide.
Oh. You know what? Just for the sake of competition, do we let them live? Do we leave them to fight another day and go extract?
How about we're really cheeky and we go to the extract site and we wait on it until it's like a crumb away from being done.
Sounds positively toxic, and I think that's
Rude.
not a thing we should do all the time. But you know what? For just once, I'll let it slide. Let's just get in that extract and we'll hold it down.
I mean, I've got 10k by
Oh, hey,
myself, so
Tom,
I'm
do you
very
wanna
happy
come,
to
you can come stand right
stand
here. You can, take a little break underneath this.
Oh, that was a lot of killing we did, guys. Good job. Pat yourselves on the back.
Oh, Prima's taking a lovely seat.
Oh, yeah.
Delightful.
Oh,
I just
shot.
shots.
There they are.